Alright, what's up YouTube? It's One Way Up here back with another car review. And in this video, we have the 2020 Toyota Corolla. So the Toyota Corolla has been a very popular and it's sold well over the years since it's been around. I mean, when you think of Toyota, one of the cars that come to mind, Camry, Corolla. And the Corolla definitely earned its reputation as a great overall compact sedan. Now this car competes with the Nissan Altima, Honda Civic, Hyundai Elantra, Kia Forte, and the cars of that size. So the Corolla, it didn't receive a refresh, and I feel like it definitely does look better than it did in the previous generation. Does look more sporty. That seems to be the trend that a lot of manufacturers are going with as of late. And this is the LE model, as you can see right there in the back. But overall, as far as styling, like, it definitely did improve over its previous generation. This is a silver color right here. Now this is the LE model, so you do get the base rims with your hubcaps, but I do really like what they did with the front grille and the headlights. So it looks a lot better, it looks sharper, the grille is more aggressive, and you do get nice headlights as well. So going into the Corolla, get a regular turnkey with this model. Now I do like the chime that Toyota has. Toyota's, I feel like their chime for when you lock and unlock the vehicle sound better than other manufacturers. So this is a black interior with cloth seats. Got your manual seat adjustments right there. Give you guys a quick look. I do like how they improved the screen. Definitely needed to upgrade that. So let me just step inside. I do like how the seat is positioned in this vehicle. Gives you the option to slide it pretty far back so you get a good amount of space as a driver. Okay, so turning it on. Get your chimes. Toyota pops up. The logo. Your basic caution. Skip that. So you get the Toyota logo on the steering wheel. It's a 3-spoke design. Cruise control options right there. One interesting I did find is that you do get lane departure assist, which is cool to get in this vehicle, and also front collision warning. So when you're on the highway, you can turn these on, and they don't work the best, but considering this is like a base model car and they are offering that feature in a car at this price point is good, so you shouldn't really complain too much about that. Also, you get automatic headlights, which is nice. On the side, just the driver window is fully automatic, but just looking at the design of this Corolla, a lot better. Now this does have the tablet style screen that is higher, almost like it's on top of the dash. Some people like it or don't like it. Some people feel like it looks tacked on. At least with this model, they didn't put it too high up, and I do like this trim that they have going around and how the black matches with the screen, so it doesn't look as tacked on as it could have looked. But you do get climate controls right here, temperature, fan speed, and you do have an eco mode for your AC, which I don't really know how useful that is, but okay. Moving down to the shifter. One interesting thing I noticed about Toyotas is that when you shift the car into park, the parking brake automatically engages. So I guess it's more of a safety feature, something that they do, but when you shift into park, and when you shift out of park, it turns off, as you can see. When you go into park, take your foot the brake, it automatically engages, so you don't have to worry about having to do it every time. And I'm also very glad that they got rid of the old school parking brake that they had in the previous model. So it definitely does make this car look a lot more cleaner, neater. This whole center stack of the car looks a lot better. I do like this design that goes all the way around the shifter, and it just overall looks neater. Now, as far as the center armrest, you don't get that much space. You just get one level, and can't really fit that much in there, but you know, it's a smaller sedan, so you don't really get that much in terms of space. Light controls right there. I mean, overall, they definitely have improved this vehicle a lot. So now moving on to the center screen, I'm glad that they updated their infotainment system, because the old one that they have was outdated, and this one looks a lot better visually, and you do get a lot more options. It's easier to navigate as well. Got your audio, and I believe they added Apple CarPlay to this, because I know in the past they did not have Apple CarPlay. And there's a map button right here, so that means that in the higher trim levels you do get GPS, which is cool. Your scroll button to change your radio station, power button right there. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward and simply laid out, so I do like that about this vehicle. Now, the seats are cloth. Don't really have too much of a complaint about them. They feel decent, not great, not terrible, but pretty decent. And I do like the design that they did with the seat. They gave it a more sporty look, so it kind of comes up in a point, has like a design. Another improvement over the previous generation Corolla that they had. So let me just give you guys a quick look at the engine. So this is the engine that the Corolla is powered by. 4-cylinder engine. Don't expect the greatest amount of power. You get about 139 horsepower with this engine. But with different trims of the Corolla, you could get up to 169 horsepower. So not the fastest, obviously, because it's in this class of a compact sedan, but great on gas mileage. Definitely a great car on gas mileage. Now I'm going to step into the back seat. Just give you guys a quick look at the rear seating before I get in there. Oh, I just hit my head getting into the Corolla. Well, I'm 6'3" and I had the seat in front of me positioned to my driving position, and surprisingly I have more space back here than I thought, which is very surprising. Now the roof is a little bit low, but it does make up for it with leg room, and I do have a good amount of space. But now next to me, it would be very tight if you were to have another adult in here. Now, as far as having a third person, this is really not that wide. So having no more than 2 people back here, you guys should be fine if you were to sit in the backseat of this Corolla. Like I said, I'm 6'3", so if you're under 6'3", definitely will be comfortable back here. Okay, now behind the wheel of the Corolla. So before I said that the seat was set to my driving position, but actually I should take it back a little bit, so there would be a little bit less leg room in the back. But behind the wheel of the Corolla, I absolutely like it that they made the steering softer in this car, because the previous Corolla steering was way too stiff for my liking. I feel like for a compact sedan, the steering should not be that stiff. I feel like I'm working extra hard just to drive it, and the car isn't even that fast or wasn't that fun to drive. But right off the bat, just getting behind the wheel of this Corolla, it feels 10 times better. The steering feels very good. It's a softer ride, and it just feels better. Now, one thing about Toyotas, when you don't go too hard on the gas, the eco light comes off, so it automatically goes into eco mode. When you put your foot down, it goes away. But yeah, I'm very satisfied with how they've improved this car. The one thing is that there's a little bit too much plastic, like on the door right here on the side, but other than that, great car. Alright, so overall, Toyota Corolla for 2020, it's a solid vehicle, get great gas mileage, competitive in its segment, has a much better look as opposed to this previous generation, and with the different trims that you can go with, you really can make this car work for you. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I have more videos coming on the way, and I'll see you in the next one.